This is a tutorial on how to draft on Tabletop Simulator. Let's be honest, Tabletop isn't always the smoothest thing to use, so I want to make this video so that people can see exactly how to draft, the best way to do it, some of the tips and tricks. So let's get right into it. So you're going to want to open Tabletop Simulator and either join someone else who already has the draft open, or you can create multiplayer server, boot up the Sorcery Contested Realm mod, select what set you would like to draft. Currently it's only beta and Arthurian Legends. Click draft and wait for the game to load. Now you can navigate the table by using WASD and your scroll wheel to find your name. And this is your drawer where you're gonna build your deck. You'll see 3 booster packs for the set that you selected. So these are 3 packs of beta. I like to hover over the pack and press 99. That's just the number of cards that you draw. And as you can see, you'll draw all the cards into your hand. This is a hidden zone, so no one else can see the cards in your hand. Always hover over this pack and make sure that you drew all the cards in the pack. You can either grab cards from here and drag them into your drawer. This is another hidden zone, so no one can see what's in your drawer as you build your deck. But the better thing for you to do is actually just zoom right in on your drawer and hover at the bottom of your screen and you'll see your hand pop up. So then you can just drag directly from here right into your box. Notice the annoying shading over your drawer? Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Let's fix that by going to Menu, Configuration, Interface, Miscellaneous Settings, and then scroll down about halfway and you'll find Hidden Zone Show Opacity, and change that to 0. Then exit out of here, and now your drawer, you can clearly see what's in it. It's a much better view. This zone is still hidden to other players, it's just not opaque to you anymore. You'll only need to change this setting the one time. After you select one card and add it to your drawer, click Pass Cards. You will enter a ready status. Once all players are ready, TTS will automatically pass everyone's cards at the same time to the next player. If you select a card and you click Pass Cards, and then you change your mind, just click Cancel, and then change your selection, put the card back in the pack, take the one that you wanted, and then click Pass Cards again. When you draft, you always pass pack 1 to the left, you pass pack 2 to the right, and then pack 3 goes to the left again. So when you're done with pack 1, someone has to go over here and find this little token, hover over it, and press F. Now the packs will be passed to the right. When you're done with pack 2, someone has to come back over here and flip this back to left. Once you've drafted your entire deck, you'll want to save your deck either by saving it as an object or by entering the cards into Curiosa.io. So say that this is my deck, I have my sites here, but I need to add some sites to make it the full atlas. So if I want to go with the option of saving my deck as an object, I'm going to have to get these sites. You can do that by finding this pile. This is the 4 basic sites from the draft kit. It's 1 of each. So let's say I've got 4 sites here, so I just need a few more. So let's say I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hover over a card, press Control-C on your keyboard, and then hover over where you want to deploy them and press Control-V. So that is how I'm making my sites appear. I'm just going to group all the cards that I'm not putting in my deck together. So the way that you group cards, you can click and drag and press G to group them into one pile. So now let's do that for the rest of my deck. So I'm going to get these sites and pick them up, press G. Now that's my 12 site atlas. I will hover over all my spells and press G. That is my 24 card spellbook. Just so you're aware, the reason that we're having this in 2 piles is if you group them into one pile, then your cards are going to be a really weird size like this. They'll either get really small or they'll get really big. So just keep them in separate piles. Otherwise, your cards will look all wonky. What I recommend doing, if this does happen to you, is put 2 cards next to each other. And then if you right click and go to scale, you can click up and it'll make the card bigger. So you can match the size. From here, you might think, I have my spellbook and my atlas ready. I can just go to one of these playmats and play my opponent. But no one really does that, because if the host's connection crashes, then all 8 players at the table are going to lose their draft deck. So you need to save your deck somewhere. Either you need to save it as an object, or you need to go to Curiosa and type it in. People's preferred method from this point is right-click your spellbook, click search, and from here you can see the name of every card in your deck, so you can easily, on your other screen, just type in all the cards into Curiosa. If you prefer the other method of saving your deck as an object, that way you don't have to type anything into Curiosa. Now you're going to want to flip these over, so press F on your keyboard to flip the cards over. And then if you have a special avatar, you just put that next to your deck. Otherwise, you can find a spell slinger over here. Select all of your cards, right-click, and click Save Object, and name your object. Now that you've got your deck saved, your host will give you your pairings. Just go to a standard table with your opponent. And then if you went the Curiosa route, go to Choose Deck, put your link in, and spawn your deck. Or if you went with the Saved Objects route, then at the top of your screen you'll see Objects, go to Saved Objects, go to your draft deck, click one time to spawn your deck, and press Escape. Something that's been pretty popular lately is people like to draft a mixture of beta and Arthurian Legends. There's not any way to load 1 pack of beta and 2 packs of Arthurian Legends, for example, into Tabletop Simulator. So the way that you can do this, let's say it's the end of pack 1 and these are the cards that I drafted. In order to get to your packs of Arthurian Legends, you're going to have to reboot the room. So the way that you can transfer these cards, you just highlight all of them just like this. You don't have to put them in one pile, and save it as an object. I'm just going to name this pack 1, and then whoever runs the table is going to reload the table into Arthurian Legends draft. One thing I suggest is everyone make sure that they select the same color that they were before. So you can do that by clicking your name, click change color, and then you can click the color that you were before. That way everyone is still at the same spot in the table for signaling reasons. Now you're going to want to go to your saved object, and I will find pack 1 and just click once to spawn your cards, and now you're ready to draft pack 2. That concludes this tutorial on how to draft on TTS. I hope you'll join us for a draft sometime. Our current schedule is every Wednesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Europeans also draft every Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central European Time. We've got an amazing and friendly community. Please click the link in the description to join the Discord where I host weekly drafts. Follow my channel to learn more about Limited. I record my drafts every week and post them on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.